she's just in the kitchen, and I tell her about this experience I had at night or at the service, and how I told her, like, Mom, I had a vision of me in your stomach. And she started bawling, like, out of nowhere, just starts crying. I mean, she was trying to gather herself up. And then she told me, guys, in that moment that, and I went my whole life, not knowing this until this very moment, just a couple years ago, that I was not supposed to be here today. Nor was my brother. My mom almost lost her life too. My mom had a very hard pregnancy for the both of me and my brother. And my brother went about a month over the due date, and I was about a month under.
That's God.
And for my brother, it took her everything to get him out. Like, she had to get a C-section for the both of us. She had these excruciating pains that felt like she was going to die. And then for me, it was way sooner and horrible pains. And you're supposed to experience pregnancy pains, but she said to the degree that hers were at was death-feeling pains. And for me, when I finally came out, I mean, she had the church on prayer because she had all these people praying over her belly and all this stuff going on.
Yep.
And then when I finally came out, by the grace of the Lord, just that next day, literally just the next day, my mom gets back home from the hospital, being in there for so long. And my brother, who's a couple years older now, he runs up to my mom because he was hungry and wanted food. And right before my mom left, because of all these cuts in her womb and all this pain and all this surgery and all this stuff, they said, don't you dare do anything for the next couple weeks or months. Your body's very fragile. If anything happens, it'll be worse. It'll be a worse feeling and a pain than you had when you're doing this pregnancy. My brother runs up to her, jumps on her belly. And nothing against my brother. He didn't know any better.
Yeah, he's a kid.
And in that moment, my mom's womb split open. And blood begins gushing, like a pool of blood on the floor. And my mom now is in this moment crying, Lord, please don't take my life. Please don't take my life. And my mom saw death in that moment. And the only reason she's here, the only reason I'm here, the only reason my brother's here is because God had his hand over us. That's when I knew if I'm going to follow the Lord, he deserves my whole life because he saved mine.